So what's up, YouTube? It is your girl T back with another video. And today I am going to share with you my top 5 solo travel tips. I enjoy solo travel just because it gives me the opportunity to do exactly what I want without any kind of interference or hesitation. But there are a couple of things that I like to keep in mind to ensure that I'm safe as well as traveling efficiently. So before we get into this countdown, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So number 5 is learning common phrases, which could include saying hello, thank you, goodbye, or I need help. I feel like you get a lot further when you take the time out to learn somebody else's culture as well as not expect for them to adjust to you. I feel like a lot of people, in my opinion, like to go to foreign places and feel as if the locals should adjust to them as well as embrace their culture. But they forget to realize that they're going into somebody else's country and they should be trying to take advantage of the opportunity of picking up and learning somebody else's culture. Which one? Pictures don't even make it easy. Damen, Min, Heron, her, me. My first experience living in a foreign area was in South Korea. Pretty awesome experience just because it made me realize that there is a world outside of the States. Like, people just living their everyday lives. It may not be the same way that I live mine, but there are people out there who are living lives, living in different cultures. That is, it's pretty cool, pretty awesome. You learn a lot of things from people. And my opinion, I feel like I got a lot further just because I took the time out to learn a little bit of the Korean language. I didn't learn everything, but I did want the locals to actually notice that I was trying to understand their culture, trying to communicate with them, trying to get to know who they are. And I feel like that went a lot better than probably could have. So number 4 on the list is traveling light. As a solo traveler, your first thought should be to pack as light as possible and be as efficient as possible, just because you're the only one who's going to be carrying all that stuff. And one thing that I like to do when I am traveling solo, I usually try to take no more than one bag. If I do have more than one bag, it's usually I have a backpack that can hold about 2 to 3 days worth of clothing, all of my toiletries, all of my necessities basically, and then I have my little side bag or messenger bag that usually holds my camera. And I'm pretty good. I usually don't do trips longer than 48 hours, so it works for me. And when I'm packing, I always try to wear footwear that goes with multiple outfits as well as bottoms that go with multiple outfits, because I feel as if that takes up the most space in your baggage. And then I have a couple of shirts just to switch out things, switch it up a bit. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do when I travel, just because I don't want to be lugging so much. And the thing about traveling in Europe is that you have to pay for your bag on your departure flight as well as on your arrival flight, and that can be pretty expensive, probably up to like $60-$70. And I'm sorry, for a small bag to check in, that's just too much for me. I'd rather spend that money on something dealing with the trip, actual excursions. So yeah, I think that's something to really keep in mind. You don't want to have to lug so much just because it's only you. So number 3 on the list is making sure that you have extra batteries. I spend quite a bit of money trying to make sure I have extra batteries for any kind of electronic equipment that I have. Really, for my camera. I never want to be in a situation where I have the perfect angle, perfect shot, and it ruins my footage. Rookie move, never want to be in that situation, so I always bring extra batteries. So alright guys, made it back to my hotel. About to go upstairs and just chill a little bit. So happy that we actually got to check out everything on my last battery. I'm going to make sure I pack more next time. But I do appreciate you guys chilling and rocking with me. Oh, shit. There go the Migos. Hey, y'all mind taking a quick picture with me? All right. God damn it. And then for my phone, that's like a lifeline for anyone. I never want to be in a situation where I'm lost and I can't get unlost, or I can't find the next place on my itinerary. So I always make sure I have extra batteries, make sure I am good, I'm topped up before I leave. Power banks, make sure I have at least 2 to 3 power banks to make sure I can charge my phone if I can't get to a area to get a good top up. So that's something that is extremely important. Number 2 is having an itinerary. I think that this is something very important when it comes to solo travel, just because you are able to let someone know where you're going, where you plan on going. To me, it's just another extra safety measure, just to make sure you get to where you're going as well as you get back home safely. I think we all should have some kind of plan, even if you don't stick to it, and you would like to deviate just a little bit. It just gives you that nice warm fuzzy if you need to get back on track if things go too much astray. So number 1 on the list, which is more important than any of the other tips that I share with you today, is just making sure you're aware of your surroundings. The number 1 rule about solo travel or any kind of travel, if you're with a number of people, you always want to be safe. Please make sure you are aware of your surroundings. Know what's going on around you. Know who is around you. You never know what kind of situation you may be in or what kind of situation you could prevent yourself from getting into. Safety is always number 1 when it comes to travel, because you don't want to be in a sticky situation that leads to something that you didn't plan on getting into. So that's something that I think is very important no matter what you're doing. If you're going to a foreign country or even if you're at home just moving around, always pay attention to your surroundings. Welcome to another episode of Name That Danger. I am your host, Peachy Red. Today's objective is #NoPickpocketing. You, the viewer, must identify which stranger is in danger. You will have 15 seconds. Are you ready? Go! Did you pick the gentleman to the left, focused on getting that perfect shot? Or the little lady here, moseying about her business? How about the lovely couple enjoying their summer vacation? Well, if you took a different approach and guessed everyone, guess what? You are right! Pickpocketers can look like you, me, your mom. No one's safe. So keep your pockets zipped and your eyes on the prize. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Name That Danger. All right, guys, so those were my top 5 solo travel tips. I hope you took something from the video. I hope that if you had any kind of hesitation to do a solo trip, that they are gone now. You keep these in mind to ensure that you are safe, because we want everyone to return home in one piece. So again, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys, and Peachy out.